I mean, look at the Halo franchise. It's gotten so bad, Kizzer, that the fucking White House is memeing about
I
it.
agree. Now, I would dare argue with the whole White House meme regarding Donald Trump as Master Chief. I would argue if you really wanted to piss off the opposition, they should have put the Doomslayer, his fucking his character, with Trump's head on it, because that would have really pissed off the progressives, okay?
Yeah.
Because as we all know from the AI, the UAC's dialogue from Doom Eternal, it constantly pokes fun at progressives. Don't call these people demons. Call these people morally challenged.
We also have to consider, Kizzer, from a historic perspective, that the two games the Republican Party wanted to murder were Doom and Mortal Kombat. So, you ain't getting...
Well, that was a uniparty. That was a uniparty thing. The Democrats...
Yeah, and it was more like, the quote-unquote silent generation and early boomers freaking Karens.
Skewed science,
Yeah, complaining about that BS,
It just goes to show, though, right, the only thing wrong with J.D. Vance is his Indian wife and kids, okay? Everything else... That and the Palantir stuff.
I wonder if she buys toilet paper.
No, she doesn't. She buys like seashells, like Demolition Man. She washes them.
Yeah.
Okay, but the point is, we've got a White House, guys, right? We've got a White House that is memeing the Halo franchise and giving it more relevance today than Halo has had in over a decade. This is a franchise that had its time shine in the 2000s.
I agree. I agree.
That underwent, because this is the third topic for today's show, and I'm covering 4 fucking topics today because I need fucking videos. And we're looking at a franchise that was on the rocks in the early 2010s because of the fact, and no other company had really done this in a deliberate way. It was usually accidents, right? Like with Mortal Kombat, the collapse of Midway, the franchise getting bought out by Warner Brothers, and the franchise getting rebooted. In Halo's case, the franchise had to be deliberately transferred, because Bungie wanted out and they wanted independence, and they got that independence. And Xbox transferred the Halo franchise into their own purpose-built studio, literally built for the survival of this franchise. And their first real release was Halo 4, but their first release was the bloody remaster.
Halo Reach. That was Halo Reach. There was Halo Reach as well.
Well, that was a crossover. But the point is, we're looking at a franchise that is at death's door, and the only way it can really get relevance is by getting memed on. You tell people that 20 years ago, they would have laughed in your face. Okay, and I'd like to get Noise's perspective first, because he's old and he probably remembers when Halo was all the rage.
Well, I never got into any of the Halo games. It was just never my thing. Never went the Xbox way whatsoever. I was always more of a PC gamer, but I think they know they can tell the industry's changing. The sales aren't the same. More people are complaining. They're not sure how to reformulate, and they're just going all over the place, making all the wrong decisions, reformulating, because there's a new generation of programmers, of business people. We have a new generation that knows nothing of the old guard that made things great. And like usual, the young ones fuck shit up.
Why? My question is, right, with all the stuff we're seeing with this, the second remake of the first Halo game, why? Why is this being remade again?
Because they've got no new ideas of their own.
Revisionist history.
Nobody's got any creativity anymore because the current generation of adults spent 2 of their formative fucking years locked away for no reason, not able to actually go outside and climb a fucking tree. So they've got no imagination. So they need to look back to the past and just try and make everything that's gone before a little bit prettier.
Well, it's not just that as well. Not just that as well. Like, if you, with the remake question, I will say this. I would say it's a two-part point, right? The first of all is cashing in on nostalgia. All right. Now, on that front, depending on who you argue kickstarted this, I would argue the main culprits who kickstarted this was Capcom when they released Mega Man 9 back in 2008. Because it's been what? If you go by the NES standards, the last Mega Man 6 came out in, I think it was 1994, if memory serves, right? Someone could fact check me. So it's been 14 years, right, for true classic Mega Man, and it was a big success. And then 2 years later, they made Mega Man 10. When it comes to remakes, if you want an example of how to do a remake properly and give respect to the original, me personally, I would say it's Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver, because not only do they remake the game exactly as it was in the original, but they also added all the cut content that was missing from the original Gold and Silver, but also expanded upon the entire world of it as well as incorporating modern mechanics, which end for battle mechanics. And I would dare tell anybody, if you ever want to get into classic Pokemon, yes, that is pretty funny.
The JD Vans.
Yes. And obviously the other one with the Halo finishing this fight, that was a pretty fun one with what was it? The
That's
Department of
what
Homeland Security.
ICE agents, folks. Call them Spartans.
Yes, that would be quite funny.
And have them dressed up as Spartans, folks. Because
that should be Halloween.
This is a massive propaganda victory because, folks, everything in politics is propaganda, whether it's truthful or
I will try to intersect very quickly because it's a very narrow topic. On the subject of remakes that were actually good, and there aren't very many of them, I would say Resident Evil 2 remake was actually really fucking good.
I was going to say Resident Evil 2 is a good remake, but if I had to be an awkward nitpicker, there is one thing I don't like about it. Awkward nitpicker. Is that I don't like how the story A, story B crossover decisions don't make any differences, whereas in the original they made very big differences.
Yeah,
that's one thing I don't like, and I don't want to talk about Resident Evil 3 remake because they were lazy as hell with that. And ironically enough, they made Nemesis
too short, missed out a bunch of content,
and also they made Nemesis worse because although he looks even more intimidating, he's actually worse than that, because the original one, you didn't know when he was going to turn up and chase your ass. Whereas this one's like, oh, bro, you start the game, he's right there with a giant flamethrower and he doesn't kill you. I'm just like, really? Really, Capcom? And also they end up admitting half the crap they did for that was just prototyping for the Resident Evil 4 remake.
Oh, we got someone getting teabagged.
Oh,
yes,
boy.
The classic teabagging, which...
There you go. Bring it back.
Yeah.
How do I make? I can't put this on the big screen, so I'm just gonna zoom up very gently.
I will say with the whoever's in charge of like the social media accounts of the White House,
there you go.
Going all in on the gaming memes, because we obviously had previous weeks the Pokemon I want to be the very best for Ice. And now we have like Halo for like Homeland Security and all that. I'm just thinking, what other franchise could they troll people with?
Well, I mean,
Mass Effect.
The beautiful thing about it is that they accomplished what Hillary Clinton could not do. Remember when she did Pokemon Go to the Polls and it was just completely cringe? They know how to take a meme or a franchise, put it in the cultural zeitgeist, and get the intended result. And it pisses off the other side royally, who think that video games belongs to them. So it's a way for us, believe it or not, even though some people sort of wince at both sides doing the memes, it allows us to sort of reclaim the space a little harder, because when these people who haven't played Halo for a while see modern Halo is crap, they're gonna be like, what happened to Halo that I used to know and love? And that's gonna put pressure on Microsoft to deliver.
Yep.
And putting it on PS5, they're gonna have to deliver, because if they put a mediocre Halo on PS5, oh boy,
it's gonna be a waste of money. Yeah.
It'll sell, but they're gonna get a lot of bad pushback on it.
Yep.
Well, not just that as well.
Well, guys, this is a serious article from IGN about the situation. Quote, Microsoft has chosen to remain silent after Donald Trump released an AI image of the U.S. president as Master Chief, and the Department of Homeland Security used Halo to promote ICE on social media.
Hey, Digny, I want to point something out with IGN and posting this, because obviously they're trying to sort of imply that Microsoft needs to denounce. These are the same people, right? So it's bad when Trump does it. But then they turned around a year ago and tried to push Tim Walz to all of us and said, well, Tim Walz may have owned a Dreamcast. He's just like you. He really liked Crazy Taxi, guys. That's why you should vote for Kamala Harris.
What about gay Halo, right? In Halo Infinite, the Pride stuff. And,
exactly.
And, remember Halo Pride? Why the hell?
It's okay when we do it.
Why is Daleks trending? Oh, wait. Disney Who is dead. Long live Doctor Who. It's getting renewed, folks. It's getting a Christmas special.
Yeah, that's going to be
back. Everyone's going to become the fucking Doctor.
But it's not this Christmas. It's next Christmas.
That's assuming we have a Christmas in 2026.
Correct.
Okay,
well, we know it could be the last Christmas, but
so I want to thank the person for a 20 donation. You know who you are if you want to take credit, and take credit for it.
See, look, we have secret donations because people don't really want to be associated with us. It's like the John Brown Underground. But this comment, I find fucking hilarious, folks. Be Microsoft, courtesy of Fallen Atlas. Be Microsoft, sell out to Sony, Unreal Engine 5 remake of Halo, Trump administration, Halo posting with original art style. What a fucking timeline. Okay, this.
Noise polluters,